Gravity. It's the force that keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground. It's why a ball thrown up in the air comes back down. We might not see it, but we feel its effects every single day. Gravity is what holds Earth together, what gives us weight, and what keeps our atmosphere from escaping into space. Without gravity, our world as we know it would cease to exist. Gravity is a fundamental force of nature. It's an invisible force of attraction between any two objects with mass. The more massive an object, the stronger its gravitational pull. Since Earth is very massive, it has a strong gravitational pull on us and everything around us. That's why we're stuck to its surface and why objects fall to the ground when dropped. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, gravity plays a role in almost everything we do. Walking, running, jumping, all these activities are possible because of gravity. It provides the necessary force that allows our muscles to work against it. Imagine trying to jump without gravity. You just float away. The food we eat and the water we drink are also affected by gravity. Gravity pulls them down our digestive system, ensuring our bodies receive the necessary nutrients. Even something as simple as pouring a glass of water relies on gravity to pull the water downwards into the glass. Over billions of years, life on Earth has evolved and adapted to the constant presence of gravity. Our bones are strong enough to support our weight, our muscles are developed to move us against its pull, and our balance system is finely tuned to keep us upright. Plants, too, have adapted to gravity. Their roots grow downwards into the soil, anchoring them and allowing them to absorb water and nutrients. Their stems grow upwards, ensuring their leaves reach the sunlight they need for photosynthesis. Remove gravity, and life as we know it would have evolved very differently. Gravity's influence extends far beyond our bodies and the immediate environment. It's the force that holds our atmosphere in place, providing us with the air we breathe. It's also responsible for the tides, the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean levels, caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun. Gravity shapes our planet. It's the force that brings rain down from the clouds, carves rivers and valleys, and even influences the shape of mountains. Without gravity, Earth would be a very different and likely uninhabitable place. Section 5, A World Adrift, Imagining a Gravity-Free Earth. What would happen if Earth suddenly lost its gravity? It's a mind-boggling thought experiment with chaotic and catastrophic consequences. The most immediate effect would be that everything not firmly attached to the ground would start floating away. People, cars, buildings, everything would simply drift off into space. Our atmosphere, no longer held down by gravity's invisible hand, would dissipate into the vacuum of space. Without an atmosphere, there would be no air to breathe, no protection from the sun's harmful radiation, and no weather patterns as we know them. Section 6. The human body in freefall. Without gravity, our bodies would undergo some significant changes. Our muscles, no longer needing to work against gravity, would begin to atrophy. Our bones, without the constant stress of supporting our weight, would weaken and become brittle. Even our internal organs would be affected. Our hearts wouldn't have to work as hard to pump blood throughout our bodies. Our balance system, thrown into disarray, would leave us feeling constantly disoriented and nauseous. Section 7. Technological upheaval. The disappearance of gravity would render most of our technology useless. Cars wouldn't be able to drive on the road, airplanes couldn't fly. Even simple tasks like walking or picking up an object would require entirely new approaches and technologies. Structures like buildings and bridges designed and built to withstand gravity's constant pull would crumble and collapse. Our entire infrastructure, from power grids to communication networks, would be thrown into chaos. Section 8. Repercussions on the environment. The environmental consequences of a gravity-free Earth are almost too vast to comprehend. Oceans, rivers, and lakes would drift away into space, leaving behind a parched and barren landscape. The delicate balance of ecosystems would be destroyed, leading to mass extinctions across the planet. Even Earth itself wouldn't be immune to the effects. Without gravity holding it together, the planet would eventually break apart into smaller fragments, scattered across the vast expanse of space. Section 9. A universe without gravity. Gravity is one of the fundamental forces that govern our universe. It's what holds planets in orbit around stars, stars together in galaxies, and galaxies together in clusters. Without gravity, the universe would be a very different place. Stars and planets wouldn't exist, as matter wouldn't be able to clump together under gravity's influence. The universe would be a vast, empty expanse, devoid of the structures and complexities we observe today. Gravity, while invisible, is an essential ingredient in the cosmic recipe that